Now for your forecast first, WRBL News 3 First Alert Weather.
The clouds have cleared and we're also cooling down. 53 degrees right now, so it's going to be a cool evening and night out across the area. With those clear skies, temperatures are going to cool. You already see we're at 53. We're going to be in the 40s by the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock hour, and by the time you wake up tomorrow, we're going to be potentially around that 40-degree mark. Some areas are going to be in the 30s, but there are changes coming, especially for this weekend. A cold front will bring a chance for some strong to severe storms to the area. We'll talk about that coming up in that forecast. You're watching WRBL News 3 on your side.
Straight ahead, a major break in a 45-year-old cold case investigation.
We have the latest in the decades-long search for a missing Auburn student.
Our 6th annual and our 4th stop right here at Rivertown Ford through 6:30 tonight. Our holiday heroes looking good because...
Come on to support Holiday Heroes!
Because if you don't, we're not helping those who are in need this holiday season. We're going to tell you how you can do that coming up in a live report. You're watching WRBL News 3 Evening Edition.
On your side, this is News 3 Evening Edition.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for trusting News 3. I'm Teresa Whitaker.
And I'm Phil Scoggins. A new discovery in a 45-year-old cold case is leading Troup County officials on a search for new answers.
News 3's Amanda Peralta has the story.
22-year-old Kyle Clinkscales vanished into thin air on the night of January 27, 1976. He was a LaGrange native who was studying at Auburn University and working at the Moose Club, a lounge off Old Airport Road in LaGrange. Clinkscales disappeared that Friday night, leaving few clues and little hope behind him. 45 years later, his car, a white two-door 1974 Pinto runabout with a Georgia tag, his wallet, and human remains believed to be his were found in Chambers County, Alabama, off County Road 83.
We retrieved the vehicle out of the creek, was able to tell that it had a Troup County tag on it. Once we were able to tell that the Troup County tag was on it, I then reached out to Captain Nathan Taylor, gave him the tag number and the VIN number, to attempt to try to find the information on this tag.
Clinkscales' parents spent years searching for their only son and even wrote a book titled Kyle's Story, Friday Never Came, The Search for Missing People, and created a nonprofit missing person organization, Find Me, Inc. Officials say his mother's biggest wish was to find her son before she passed away. His mother, Louise, passed away this past January.
Hopefully we'll find something we may never know. But we are glad today. You know, Miss Clinkscale, his mother, died just this year in January. And it was always her hope that he would come home. It was always our hope that we would find him for her before she passed away. So just the fact that we have hopefully found him and the car brings me a big sigh of relief.
The car was transported to the Troup County Sheriff's Office, where the GBI will be investigating the contents of the car.
This is the creek where officials located Kyle Clinkscales' car, leaving them searching for answers regarding his disappearance. Reporting in Chambers County, Amanda Peralta, WRBL News 3, on your side.
Previous news coverage indicates two people, Jimmy Jones and Gene Johnson, were later arrested on various charges connected with Clinkscales' disappearance. Those charges include concealing a death and making false statements.
News 3 has contacted the Troup County District Attorney for more information regarding arrests made in the case, and we will update you if and when new details are made available. For more details about this decades-long investigation, just head to this story on WRBL.com.
Also in Troup County, authorities are searching for a person who allegedly ran from a traffic stop on Interstate 85. Officials from the Troup County Sheriff's Office say deputies were performing a traffic stop on a vehicle from Coweta County on I-85 South when the person ran off into a wooded area. Multiple law enforcement agencies are on the scene searching for the individual. Stay with News 3 on air and online as we continue to gather details.
In Muskogee County, a man currently in jail on multiple charges, including felony theft, will soon be extradited to Alabama to face a capital murder charge. Dothan police say 19-year-old Solomon Cooper is charged with capital murder burglary in connection with the deadly shooting of 20-year-old Sincere Tyson in October. He was arrested last month in Muskogee County on unrelated theft and weapons charges. Once those charges are addressed in Georgia, Cooper will be extradited to Dothan, where he will be held without bond.
We're going to switch gears right now. News 3 is leading a community effort to help those in need this Christmas.
Our 6th annual Holiday Heroes campaign rolls on this afternoon at Rivertown Ford on Whittlesey Road. News 3's chief meteorologist Bob Jeswald is there now.
He joins us live to recap the day. Bob.
That's right. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, it's been a great day, guys. It's been really good. Brad Williams is here, our general manager here at Rivertown. We're here till 6:30. We're going to get to Brad in a minute. But again, I mean, collecting items like this. Look at, somebody came in. This is here. I'll have you hold this, Brad. I just got to show you this real quick. This is what we're talking about. For this one would go to a Valley Rescue Mission. All these knit hats, all knitted by someone here, or crocheted or knit. I guess these are knits, right? I'm like so bad with this. Crochet. I have somebody just told me these are crocheted. But anyway, in all different sizes. We're talking about that. Think about how cold it's been. Some of these nights are damp. These are what we're looking for: gently used items, scarves, hats, gloves, nice jackets, and then of course we're talking about toys and much more. So we're going to talk about Hardaway too and all their contribution here. But first, we got to talk about our presenting sponsor. Daniel Appliance has been great helping us through this. Of course, our hosts today, we talked about Rivertown Ford and John Foy and Associates getting behind us, and also what Greg Wilson from Valley Rescue Mission all had to say about our Holiday Heroes campaign.
And our generous donors make this happen. Again, a monetary donation, a toy, a blanket, anything you can do will help our great community.
For Valley Rescue Mission, it's very, very important. We are in a very busy time of the year, busy Christmas and holiday season, but people are in need. People are in need in our community, and for individuals who choose to make the choice to actually donate, whether it be toys or clothing, blankets, you name it, to Valley Rescue Mission through Holiday Heroes is very vital. We, in turn, just simply give those items right back to the community.
All right, thank you so much. I mean, John and Greg, I mean, they said it all, and of course, you just put the cherry on top.
Well, listen, it's people like you that make this happen. It's people like Santa's Castle, it's Hardaway Jr., ROTC, it's people like Ron Daniels that make this kind of stuff happen. But most importantly, it's people like you at home right now that's sitting. You've been coming in all day. We've had people, that's opened up their hearts. They've opened up their pantries. We had somebody in here earlier who was unwrapping Christmas presents they had for their grandkids because they could, put them. They said they can, they have time to buy their kids more presents and put them under the tree, and they were putting on that. That just opens my heart up to be able to see that kind of stuff. When you see stuff like this coming up, this is what they need right now.
And the cadets say it so well too.
Help support Holiday Heroes.
And they've been doing a great job. We'll talk about Hardaway's contribution. It's an amazing story, like you said, opening up their hearts. Back to you, Phil and Teresa.
All right, thanks so much, Bob. We'll check back in with you a little later on in the newscast.
And as we head into the break, we want to thank you again for trusting News 3.
Don't go far. We're back in 3 minutes.
News 3 is on your side with Teresa Whitaker, Phil Scoggins, Chief Meteorologist Bob Jeswald, and Sports with Rex Castillo. on your side. You're watching WRBL News 3 Evening Edition.
News 3 is proud to recognize our hardworking local educators with the Kinetic Credit Union Golden Apple Award. This week's recipient, a math teacher from Fort Middle School in Columbus.
Sierra Brooks accepted her Golden Apple from WRBL's Carlos Williams and Kinetic Credit Union's Clint Perkins. She was nominated by Jennifer Thomas, who says her son went from doubting his smarts to making the honor roll, all thanks to Miss Brooks.
I had the privilege of teaching him last year when we were hybrid. He was one of the students who came in. He was eager to learn, so I am very grateful to know that I am having a lasting impression on my students.
Congratulations again to Miss Brooks. If you know a deserving teacher like her, head to WRBL.com. You can find a nomination form right there.
You're watching News 3 Evening Edition, and there's more news straight ahead.
Cody has that first full forecast coming up right after the break. Stay tuned.
Hurt by big truck? 1-800-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
On your side, meteorologist Cody Nickel has your first alert forecast.
Welcome back. 62 degrees was the high today, and we also picked up a little over a half-inch from the rain this morning at the Columbus airport. But temperatures out across the area right now are starting to cool down with the clear skies. The lack of clouds are going to let these temperatures cool rather quickly. We're going to talk about 40s over the next couple of hours with those temperatures for this evening. But overall, the frontal boundary is through, but we're going to be watching the tail end of this boundary lift back up towards the north as a warm front, and we'll show you that in our radar radar forecast. So we're going to be good through the overnight tonight. Tomorrow, clouds will gradually build throughout the day as the frontal boundary kind of just noses close to our area as we go throughout tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, and then moves through overnight. That's also going to bring that chance of rain back in the forecast for your Friday. Even by Friday morning, we're talking about off and on showers, so pretty much overcast and mostly cloudy through the day for your Friday. And that's going to gear up for the weekend, especially for Saturday, really Saturday afternoon for us, where we're going to be watching the main frontal axis. Line of showers and thunderstorms are going to develop off of that, and it looks like it fires up rather quickly, really early on Saturday morning at 6 o'clock through parts of Memphis, through the Mississippi Delta, and then back into parts of Louisiana with showers and thunderstorms. That's going to be moving eastward into parts of Alabama, and then eventually for us, latest timing is going to be sometime Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, potentially maybe lingering into Saturday night, depending on how fast the system moves. So overall, that's why we're weather aware heading into Saturday, just gearing up for that chance of rain. So overall, Friday we have a chance of rain off and on, not going to be all day. And then Saturday, it comes a little bit more scattered along the front and potentially severe weather along with that as well. 40 degrees through the overnight, clear and cool. Winds will be calm. Tomorrow, we're going to be in the middle 60s, around 65, partly sunny. We'll call it a little seasonable. That's going to be close to average for the most part. Our average is 62. But overall, the big story this weekend is going to be that frontal system pushing in. Also dropping temperatures. We're going to be cooling down, especially Sunday morning. We're going to be in the 30s, and then we're going to have clear, sunny skies as we get into next week. Phil and Teresa.
All right, thanks so much, Cody.
Let's head back out now to Bob and more from our Holiday Heroes campaign.
Oh, wonderful donation just came in. Blankets, these are going to go to Valley Rescue Mission. Awesome. This is exactly what we're talking about here. And we got to thank, of course, Rivertown Ford, Brad, your employees and everybody else who made a generous donation. And, of course, Hardaway High School did a wonderful job. The JROTC cadets were out of control this year. You did great collecting these toys for Santa's Castle. What does this mean to you? And this is Maya Bowner. Thank you. Tell me.
Well, it means a lot to give back to the community because a lot of times we don't think about other people than ourselves. So it's a really good time to give back to the community, especially during Christmas.
You did wonderful, and it is. It's wonderful. And also Military for Santa, Santa for military families. And Santa for military families has been with us for 6 years now almost. And, again, Santa, great stuff that you're doing for those who have to be hospitalized during Christmas.
Yes, we collect stuffed animals and sorts like that so we can bring it to the patients, all patients that are in the hospital, because no one wants to be there on Christmas morning.
Yeah, who would be, right? And to see that, it lights up their face.
Oh, it does, and that's the best. You can't put a price on it.
No, you can't. Amy Gill, you got to love what you do at Santa's Castle. Of course, it's so important that our kids are never forgotten, especially in Pulse. A lot of people think, oh, they're military, they get taken care of. What's going on?
We have several families that always have a need, whether it's a financial need because they had something come up, and so we have that ability, and each of the people get, almost $125 worth of toys that they get for their kids, so then those kids don't have nothing under the Christmas tree.
And you can see them right here. Thank you, Hardaway. Thank you, Rivertown, for the wonderful host here today. And you at home. We still got another week to go. Phil and Teresa, don't forget about it. Thank you so much. Everybody, what do you have to say? That's what we're talking about. Send it back inside to you.
Thank you so much, Bob. We're turning to sports now, and the Carver Tigers are making a trip to the state championship game this Friday.
And it's the first time the Tigers are going to Atlanta since 2007.
This is a huge, huge moment for them. It shows how great this team has been. Coming up after the break, we're talking about what this newest generation of Tigers hopes to bring back a state championship, what that would mean for this team and for the Fountain City. That's coming up next.
side. Sports Director Rex Castillo and WRBL News 3 Sports.
After 14 long years, the Carver Tigers are heading to Atlanta to fight for a state championship. The last time the Tigers made it this far, Del McGee led the charge, and Carver brought a state crown back to the Fountain City. Well, fast forward to 2021, it's Corey Joyner in his 4th season as Carver's head coach. He's led Carver to Atlanta. Every year since Coach Joyner and his staff has taken over, the Tigers have gotten further and further in the playoffs. So that translates to the current seniors on the roster. They've been through massive tests, like a double OT game against Cairo in 2019. Then this season, they started playing against 6A powerhouse Lee County, and they've come back in every single game in the playoffs. This team now understands how important of Friday's championship game, and all they want to do is finish the mission.
It's important for the city. It's important for our school as well. So, and it's important for us because we have put the work in. And we're not just a team that's been working 1 year. We're a team that's been working for 4 years for this project.
I'll say this is one of the great accomplishments that I really want to accomplish, like, ever since my freshman year, and it would be a great way to end my high school career.
I mean, it's been hard. A lot of hard work been put in, a lot of teamwork been in it. I mean, we just stuck together as a team, played as one on Friday night.
Carver squares off against Benedictine on Friday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Eastern for the Class 4A state championship. Up in college football, Georgia football head coach Kirby Smart was named the SEC Coach of the Year by the Associated Press. Smart led the Dogs to a perfect 12-0 regular season. Georgia was anchored, of course, by that historic defense. UGA held opponents to 6.9 points per game. And before the SEC title game, that was the fewest since the 1986 Oklahoma Sooners held opponents to 6.75 points per game. Now, head coach Smart is also ready to have a nice change to his bank account. Reports say Coach Smart is closing in on a 10-year deal worth over $100 million. Coming up on the Night Watch, the Crimson Tide send one player to New York for the Heisman ceremony, but teammates believe there should have been at least one more. Sophomore linebacker Will Anderson, who leads the country in sacks with 15.5, was not among the Heisman finalists. However, Michigan defensive lineman Aiden Hutchinson, who is second in that category, was named a Heisman finalist this season. We'll get the Tide's reaction to that news at 11 p.m. Eastern. Guys, that'll do it for sports. Stick around. There's more news coming up right after this.
Before we go, News 3 wants to wish a Columbus hero a happy birthday.
Earlier this year, Colonel Ralph Puckett received the Medal of Honor in a White House ceremony. Today, he turns 95 years old.
News 3 caught up with him a few weeks ago as he was getting ready for this week's Army-Navy game.
A bunch of distinguished graduates of the U.S. Military Academy are formed today with a message. Glory be to Navy!
And happy birthday to you, Colonel Puckett. You're 1 in a million, sir.
All right, Cody, now with a final look at our forecast.
All right, it's going to be a chilly evening out across the area. We already have temperatures in the 50s. Tomorrow is going to be a rain-free day. Clouds build throughout the duration of the day. And then we're talking about showers returning for your Friday. And then we are weather aware for your Saturday afternoon for the chance of severe weather.
All right, thanks so much, Cody. And we thank you for watching News 3 Evening Edition.
Have a safe and pleasant evening, everyone.